Christmas Eve in Hanoi, and it's nighttime. I didn't bring my stabilizer for the GoPro, so the video might be a bit shaky. I'm just using the tripod. That one you can fold it up and just hold in your hand. That's what I've been using because during the Hanoi street food tour, I was using the tripod to put on the table so I can make some videos of some of the foods, the dishes, and so forth that we were eating. Unless you see a lot of these garbage carts around, right? People walk around, and I say people, I mean some of the workers, and they clean the streets. They have the broom, the shovels. They're always cleaning. Yeah, similar to Saigon.
Craig, thank you. An elderly man remains
So here I am walking down the street. I think at this point I'm lost because I should have been back in my hotel already. My hotel isn't really that far from where the egg coffee is served. But I took a round turn, so just like Columbus, right? He was trying to get to India. And he ended up finding some more interesting things along the way. Never got to India. So anyway, here I am, walking on Christmas Eve. When you walk down here, nothing in this street resembles anything about Christmas. You have to go back into the old quarter. And there's one particular street there that's all decked out with Christmas items and so forth. So as I said, this video is a little bit shaky there because I don't have the stabilizer with me. It looks like somebody's exercising there.
When I saw him, he just shaking hand. He cannot turn the body. A lot of people try to help. Once again, this hit and run taking place in the middle of a busy Saturday in broad daylight. Investigators are asking anyone with potential information.
I don't know why I didn't turn on my my GPS.
Continue their investigation. We're live this morning from Parksville, Brooklyn.
Because the GPS works well. But then when I got way out and lost, it wasn't really working as it should.
One of the city's most tragic and prolific cases. A vigilant celebration
So I ended up taking a taxi back to the hotel.
Now known as Amadou Diallo Place. On February 4th, 1999, 41 shots were fired at Diallo by plainclothes officers when he reached into his pocket for his wallet. The officers at the time claimed that they thought he was
see that word a lot, P-H-O,
his mother was on
pronounced pho.
It's a quarter of a century, so I have to.
That's the noodles commonly eaten in Vietnam. Pho.
Dusted him up and gave him back his story.
The Diallo family later would sue the city and a settlement would be reached, and they used that money to start the Amadou Diallo Foundation.
Early voting continues today in the special election to replace disgraced Congressman George Santos, who is
Every street you go on, you see scooters coming through.
Queens and northern Long Island. Santos, you might remember, was a Republican. The Democrat candidate running now is former Congressman and former Nassau County Executive Tom Suozzi. The Republican is Nassau County Legislator Mazi Pilla. Early voting runs through February 11th in this closely watched race. Election day is Tuesday, February 13th. We profiled both candidates leading up to Election Day, and you can watch those reports at cbsnewyork.com.
And speaking of voters, primary voters in South Carolina have decided, and as expected, President Joe Biden has won that state's Democratic presidential primary. The victory comes after the president led a Democratic National Committee effort to have South Carolina go first in the party's primary season. Next up for Democrats is Nevada. That takes place this Tuesday.
So this street I'm coming up to, very busy street.
Well, there was another round of
Got a lot of traffic moving there.
This time a joint mission between the U.S. and the U.K. aimed at Houthi targets in Yemen.
The Iran-backed rebel group has been attacking ships in the Red Sea, and Bradley Blackburn has the very latest from the newsroom for us. Bradley.
Doug, Andrea, the U.S. and the U.K. were assisted in this mission by the militaries of Australia, Canada, and Bahrain, among others. The Secretary of Defense says it sends a clear message to the Houthis that if they continue attacking ships...
So this block is well lit in comparison to the block I was just walking on. Look at the light, how bright it is here.
Location, joining American bombers and Navy destroyers in the mission. The firepower was aimed at Houthi targets in 13 different locations in Yemen. The 36 targets included missile and radar systems, command and control facilities, and weapons storage sites, among others. Since November, Iran-backed Houthi militants have been launching near-daily assaults on commercial ships and Navy vessels in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. It's disrupted oil.
Some years ago I saw
this is the third
in
time
one of his shows, Gordon Ramsay, he actually boarded a bus. Yeah, he took one of those buses in Vietnam. I think that cost about maybe probably about 10 dollars or less. And then another time too, he was riding a motorcycle. That's an adventure there. I mean, the man is a cook, but he's very adventurous in some of the things he does in the shows. I don't even think I would have the nerve to ride a motorcycle in Vietnam. Sometimes you see you're in a whole sea of traffic. When you get in the street there, wow. And they have like those like roundabout areas. Traffic can go in any direction, and you have to merge with a lot of other traffic. Yeah.
The officers were beaten by a group of alleged migrants outside a shelter, and now the Manhattan DA says his office will present charges to a grand jury.
Well, there's some Christmas lights right there by this building. Lit up a Christmas tree.
And yesterday, church leaders
I guess I stopped to take a picture.
Square to announce the assault and response to it.
They're not tolerating it. City Council has not stepped up. No one has said anything.
This is supposed to be a safe city, a safe community.
7 of the 13 suspects have been arrested and charged with assaulting an officer, but only one remains in custody because the others were released without bail. Police sources say 4 of the men released may
Look at all those lights.
A final farewell for a New Jersey firefighter.
So it's Christmas Eve in Hanoi. And the date is, of course, is the 24th of December 2023. I'll see you in the next video.